I'm going to tell you straight up, if you choose to live in a place like that, that has those ridiculous gun laws, and if you choose to abide by those ridiculous laws, then ultimately you choose to be a victim. Ain't no other way to put it. Hello all, welcome to Tactical Safety. Today we're going to talk about the ridiculous gun laws in places like California. California Governor Gavin Newsom just signed into law an ammo tax of 11%, which is ridiculous. They are taxing you on your rights. Makes no sense at all. Well, it doesn't affect me because I don't live in California and I never would live there. Maybe if I had a lapse in sanity, I might move someplace like that, but that ain't gonna happen. So, you look at California, they have the most stringent gun laws in the country and some of the highest gun crime rates. Look at California, look at San Francisco. I'm gonna play this news clip for you. Check this out.
New at noon, Target has announced it's closing 9 stores in 4 states due to retail crime. This includes 3 stores in the Bay Area, the store on Folsom Street in San Francisco, the store on Broadway in Oakland, and the store on Century Boulevard in Pittsburgh. Target says we cannot continue operating these stores because theft and organized retail crime are threatening the safety of our team and guests and contributing to unsustainable business performance. We know that our stores serve an important role in their communities, but we can only be successful if the working and shopping environment is safe for all.
See that? Target's closing 3 stores in the San Francisco area because they have this soft on crime approach in California. So they raised the amount, I believe it was up to $999 that someone can steal without going to jail. So basically, they sign their name and say, okay, well, here's a ticket. Come back next month to court or something like that. Then they're right back out in the street doing the same thing again. Meanwhile, small places like little mom and pop stores, they're going out of business because if they get $900 worth of stuff stolen from them on 2 or 3 different occasions, especially within like a week, that could easily put a small business out of business. And in California, like I said, it's almost impossible to get a concealed carry permit, which makes no sense at all. You got to jump through all these hoops, spend all this money, and still will probably get denied. And the hardest place is in San Francisco, and guess what? That's where most of the thefts are taking place. Because these thieves know that these people out here are unarmed and they can have their way with them. And like I always say, your personal safety and the personal safety of your family is your responsibility. No one else. The Supreme Court has ruled numerous times that the police do not have an obligation to protect you. Their obligation is to uphold the Constitution and enforce the law. And if by chance they save you in the process, you can consider that an added bonus. No other way to put it. And I think it's ridiculous and it's egregious that these politicians in California, they don't care about you. They don't care about your safety at all. They have 24-hour armed security. They don't have anything to worry about. They don't care about the common man, the common woman. Now check this story out.
I spoke to the man who shot the video, and he's a former news photographer. He says he shot it to raise awareness and as a public service. It's already had more than 1 million views on YouTube. Let's take a look. The video starts with items being taken out of this vehicle. The former photographer says he started shooting the video when he saw a person driving and another hopping out to break into cars at Fisherman's Wharf. This is on North Point near Powell Street. And you can see the person in the mask hop out of the white Lexus and peek into cars at metered spots. Some they break into and others they don't. We can only assume that they saw nothing inside to take. And we can count the cars they hit up. This white SUV is the second one in less than 30 seconds. As the car drives by a hop-on, hop-off big bus, you can see it speed past people on a pedicab. And look here. You can see the man reach into this blue SUV where it looks like there is someone inside. There's a hand right there, and you can hear someone screaming. And they keep going, making a dangerous turn. Here, they don't break into the white SUV after looking inside, and that's when the recording stops. 3 cars broken into in less than 2 minutes. The man who shot the video told me he didn't feel in danger but stopped recording in case his luck ran out. He also told me he took the video to police and they said they know this is happening. Returning to the area the next day, he says there was added police presence. Overall, he said this is just a sad situation and he hopes people are aware it's happening.
So you saw that. They said the cops know it's happening, but they're powerless to stop them, because if I was a cop there in San Francisco and I know that these criminals are going to be let right out, they'll give them a ticket or whatever and let them out of jail a couple hours later, what incentive would I have to arrest them? And please, I get a call that somebody's breaking in the car. Okay, well, get there, whatever. And like I said, these criminals are so brazen, they do it in the daytime and don't care at all. Now check out this other news story. This is about that clown Gavin Newsom signing the ammo tax bill.
Senator, I'll brag on you in a minute. That was beautiful. But you're not allowed to leave with all your hard work on this. So this is.
And so this bill says at the time that the gun industry is bragging about record profits, at a time when guns are the leading cause of death of kids in the United States and America, we need to do more. We need to do more to protect our kids, and we need to do more to protect our communities. And this very simple, very straightforward excise tax is going to raise historic resources.
Have us sneak out and, as we reassembled, just express gratitude.
This is not a general income tax, not a corporate tax. This is not, this is, from my perspective, more of a sin tax where there's a cause and effect and justification. The health-related costs, the cost borne by the taxpayers for gun violence is off the charts.
Thank you very much, and thank you.
Microstamping bullets to track crimes will make us safer. And making sure that only an upstanding, law-abiding citizen is entrusted with this awesome responsibility of having a gun permit will make us safer. Having a robust list of prohibited places will make us safer.
Now you heard all that BS that he just spewed off. Having a robust list of prohibited places. Nah, because criminals have never paid attention to a list of prohibited places. I take my gun everywhere I go. Every day. Even when I take the garbage out, I have a firearm on me because I know that there could be the possibility of someone trying to do something when I'm just in front of my house even. It doesn't matter. Like this, all these senators, the senator that was just talking and everything, he probably has armed security 24 hours a day. He doesn't have to worry about anything like that. But they have a robust list of places that are prohibited places. There's no way I would abide by that at all. And I'm going to tell you straight up, if you choose to live in a place like that, that has those ridiculous gun laws, and if you choose to abide by those ridiculous laws, then ultimately you choose to be a victim. Ain't no other way to put it. If you choose to live somewhere like that and you choose to abide by those laws, then you ultimately choose to be a victim. And I don't feel sorry for anybody like that willingly puts themselves in a situation like that at all. They want people to be so scared that they'll sign away their rights and depend on the government. That's what it is right there. Because gun control is only about control. You can't control an armed population, but you can easily control an unarmed population. They're trying to do away with the Second Amendment, and then you have also this clown of a governor in New Mexico. Hopefully she gets impeached soon. She tried to suspend the Second Amendment for 30 days. She got smacked down in court, like she should have. But like I said, for something like that, you want to go against the Constitution, you should automatically be impeached immediately. That's how I feel about it. Because if they let that slide, then the next thing it will be, well, you don't need your Fourth Amendment rights. The cops need to just come in and search wherever they want. It's for the greater good of everyone. That'll be the next thing. Then it'll be, well, you don't need your First Amendment right. No, everyone shouldn't have a right to worship where they want or to have free speech. You don't need that. We're just going to suspend the First Amendment just for a few weeks, just to see what happens in our society, to create a utopian society. That's what we're going to do. And wait, no, you don't need your Fifth Amendment rights either. No, if the cops pick you up, if they arrest you, no, it's just because they want to talk to you. It's for the greater good of society. And no, you don't have the right to not incriminate yourself. No, you always talk to the cops. You should have to. Yes, even though you don't have your freedom of speech, we took away your First Amendment rights. We want to take away the Fifth Amendment also, because you don't need to worry about self-incrimination. It's all for the greater good. Man, do not fall for that. That's what that mess will lead to right there. The Second Amendment is in place to make sure none of the others are messed with. That's the bottom line. I want you to think about all that, and remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, and stay tactical. We'll see y'all next time.